nothing but the dog in me. One must die, chase the cat.
Good evening and welcome to Pound Posse Presents. Back tonight after a couple of weeks off. We had a little bit of a snow event a couple weekends ago, and last week I was a little vague publicly as to why there was going to be no show, but the truth of the matter is I got in a little bit of a car accident, which was maybe more than a little bit of a car accident, so that kind of set me back a little bit and put a wrench in the works for me getting around, and so I didn't do my show. However, before that happened, on the day of the snow event, which was kind of a crazy day because it started out really nice and then it got cloudy and then it got cold and then it snowed. So it was like 3 seasons all in one day. If you remember the last time I was on the air, I was talking about how Zach got his permit and I was very proud of him. But that day, 2 weeks ago or whatever it was, Zach had his first driving lesson. So Zach, I'm going to make you put that picture up. And there he is. We were just in a parking lot getting the basics. It was technically his first time with real intent and instruction behind the wheel. And, he basically drove around in circles, but it was all good because he got to get the feel of the car and he did a great job. And, kudos to Zach because he's making all those positive steps forward. What are you saying in there? Yeah, he was like, look at how he was putting on a face, but you could tell he was really happy that day. And, glad to make that be able to happen for him. And so, maybe it'll be a while before we do that again. Oh no, see, I can't. I get upset, I make jokes, it's not funny, but I laugh and, it hides the tears, what can I say? So anyway, kudos to Zach for his first lesson well done. And then last weekend, I was able to get a ride to an event that I'd committed to. Let's get a quick picture up from the paint party. I was committed to that for Sherry, for the love of Jack, and that's my girly girl, Zilla, the president and co-founder of Desmond's Army, who you have seen on the show. And it was nice to be able to just be around some people who cared for a little while because, every now and then we all need a hug, and I certainly needed a whole bunch of them, and that's just what I got. So anyway, I will take the camera back. And tomorrow, don't forget, is the Pictures with Leprechauns for Sweet Pea up in Worcester, Mass. at Standard Auto Parts. And, if anybody can go there and mingle and support Sweet Pea, that would be a wonderful thing. I was trying to go, but I have the feeling I'm not going. And, my heart is definitely always with them. No matter what the occasion. So, event season's going to be starting pretty soon. I've already got my application for the Bikers Against Animal Cruelty rally in August. Zach, please take note. And yes, what is Zach taking note of? Because he's paying absolutely no attention. I already got the application for the Bikers Against Animal Cruelty rally. Yeah, which is going to be on August 19th this year, waiting for the Bow Wow Bark in the Park application, which Alexandria is working on, and that will be Labor Day Saturday. Zach, please take note. He's probably already ignoring me already. Excuse you, nothing. So anyway, I said it before, I think it was actually the last time we were on the air. If there's any events that you want me to promote on the air, I'm more than happy to do so. I can also put them up on my website, Pound Posse Press. I have an event section, so, I've got people who will, ask me to put stuff up there, and I'm more than happy to, as I'm just as happy to put these things up on the show. And I am hoping to be able to table at more than those 2 events this year. So if you've got something and you think you want me to come and set up, I'd be probably more than happy to do that. So reach out, pawprints713@aol.com, or message the Pound Posse Presents Facebook page, or if we're friends on Facebook, just shoot me a message, and I will do everything in my power to be able to come and attend your event. We've got to have a schedule sort of in advance so that Zach can get the day off from work, hint, hint in there. And who knows, Mike is back with us tonight after several weeks prior to the last 2 of not being with us. So maybe we can get him to come out and attend the events with us too, hint, hint, so we can be one big happy Pound Posse Presents family. All right, so this was one of those days where I posted on Facebook asking people to send me the adoptables that they have, and I like doing that from time to time. Not gonna lie, it helps me, especially on a day like today where I had some stuff to do. It just can come back and sit down at the computer, and I don't have to search for what I'm going to put on the show and try to come up with something. I actually have it all laid out in front of me, and it's a win-win because it makes, like I say, my life easier. And if anybody's got animals that they really want a little extra promotion, then I get to do that for them. And like I said, it's a win-win. So one of the first messages or the first posts in response to mine was a collage from Brass City Rescue. So if we can get that up, please. Look at all these wonderful faces, all kinds of different sizes and shapes and breeds. They seem to have, a very nice selection and quite a few dogs that are in need of homes. So if you see anybody in this collage that's kind of speaking to your soul, because that's how it happens, by all means, please reach out to Brass City Rescue, and they are, you can check them out at adoptapet.com/BCRA, and that's for Brass City Rescue Alliance. That's adoptapet.com/BCRA. And they are located right in Middlebury, so very local to anybody who's probably watching the show right now. I see so many faces there, and they all need homes, folks, so why not open yours up to one of them? All right, next up we have Royal Blue, and you can scroll through these pictures. I got quite a few of them, and I took them all because I'm going to tell you, this blockhead is he looks like such a love. Look at him. I've had such a thing for these. They call them blue, they call them gray. I've had such a thing for this kind of dog lately, and I don't know why they speak to me so much, but look at that happy face. Again, that pity smile that I love so much. Royal Blue is about 18 months old, and he has been at the town of Hempstead Animal Shelter twice. He was picked up as a stray in August of 2017, reclaimed at the time by his owner, only to be picked up once again in December 2017. And this time the owner said that Royal Blue had been given away. So the poor guy can't catch a break. Thankfully, Town of Hempstead Animal Shelter cares, and now they will ensure that this handsome sweetheart finds a home where he will be loved and cared for and appreciated, and not, just discarded like trash. Anyway, Royal Blue loves everyone he meets. He is very playful. He's a little under-socialized with other dogs, but interested in meeting them. This is a dog who is young, and, I'm going to guess that his living situation probably wasn't the greatest to begin with. A dog doesn't just keep getting picked up as a stray. An owner that wants to say, oh yeah, I gave him away, and kind of turn his back on him, that's kind of a bad thing, but it's also in its way a good thing for the town of Hempstead Animal Shelter, because like I said, they do care, and now they're going to make sure that this guy gets a home that sticks for all the right reasons. I love his face. If you are interested in Royal Blue, you can reach out to the town of Hempstead Animal Shelter by calling 516-785-5220. That's 516-785-5220. Or you can email adoption@tohmail.org. Once again, that's adoption@tohmail.org. And Royal Blue even has his own Facebook page, as so many of the Tohas dogs do have. And his Facebook page is Royal Blue Needs a Forever Home. And certainly he does. I love his face. Look at him. Anyway, I digress. Next up, we have Cookie. And, I apologize for the lack of quality of the picture maybe, but look at her just making that eye contact. She is such a beautiful girl, and she is about 5 or 6 years old, a throwaway mama who is sweet and will make a loyal and devoted companion. She gets excited for treats, but takes them very gently. She seems reactive to other dogs at the pound, which may be something that works itself out once she is in a home, but for now, she must be an only dog. Cookie has been waiting for a long time to find her forever family. She has been at the shelter since May of 2017, so that's kind of a while. No reason for it. She just needs someone to take a chance on her, like they all do. So if you are interested in Cookie, you can give the Danbury Animal Control a call, and their number is 203-748-6456. That's 203-748-6456. Next up, we have Flash. And you can scroll through the pictures of Flash. Flash is a 2-year-old German Shepherd Belgian Malinois mix with a high activity level. She is a very motivated working dog, and she basically needs a job. Flash needs a home that can meet her needs for exercise, keep her positively occupied, and give her the time and training she requires. She's not your average house dog. She'd be great at agility, dock diving, anything that gives her a purpose. She has the desire to please and the intelligence to learn. A dog like this, again, is not like your average house dog. She needs a job. She needs a purpose. She needs to get her energy out. She's too smart just to let her not engage herself. I would be willing to bet, there are a lot of things that this dog could do if she were in the right hands. Who knows? Maybe she could do search and rescue even. I don't know the extent to which she's qualified, but, certainly not a dog that is going to be for someone who doesn't want to devote the time. So that's going to be a big consideration for getting her into a home. And, certainly I know the ACO is involved, and they're not going to place her unwisely at all. So if you can give Flash a purpose, a job, a reason to be, and P.S., in case you hadn't noticed in these pictures, she loves her stick. When she's outside, everything is all about the stick, they say. The stick. Anyway, if you can give Flash a job, you can contact ACO Mitchell, hi Tom, at 860-806-8743. Once again, that's 860-806-8743. Or ACO Archer, hi Les, at 860-309-7228. Once again, that's 860-309-7228. And Flash is at the New Hartford Bark Hempstead Animal Control. Next up, we have Annabelle. And she's a beautiful girl. Annabelle is about 2 years old. She's super sweet and very smart. She's house and crate trained, loves to go on long walks, and will even carry her own backpack. Annabelle is spayed, up to date, and microchipped. And if you are interested in Annabelle, and how could you not be? Look at her. Look, she's so cute. Please contact Heather at starrelief.org. That's Heather at starrelief.org. Next, we have Pretty. Bless you, Zach. Next, we have Pretty, who is about 4 years old, and she lost her owner, who was a senior. She was on her own in the home for 6 months until someone started reaching out to rescues to try to improve Pretty's situation. She'll need some patience and TLC until she settles into her new home. She's been through some changes between losing her owner and, kind of being on her own in the home. I guess probably somebody was coming in to care for her whenever. That's traumatic for an animal. I don't care what anybody wants to say. They go from what they know to being all alone. That's, it's really hard on them. It's kind of like poor Lovey that I have at home. Her mom was sick and everybody did their best, but the truth was she was home alone in the house and probably very confused. Anyway, passionforpaws.org/adopt if you are interested in Pretty. That's passion, the number 4, paws.org/adopt. Next, we have Fluffy. And Fluffy is just the saddest story. Fluffy spent his entire life in a crate in a warehouse. He has 14 years of living to make up for. Yes, I said 14 years that he lived in a crate in a warehouse. He's currently loving his freedom, and he's a very loving dog. He's been fine with other dogs. He's not house trained, so he'll need someone who is home enough to help him with that. I guess in the meantime, he's wearing a belly band, and he's fine with that. It's not the worst thing in the world, when you have a dog that just doesn't know any better or doesn't want to know any better. Max who? Stop laughing, Zach. But if you're the right home for Fluffy and you would like to help him catch up on everything he has missed, it's just really hard to believe that this poor dog was confined to a crate for 14 years. That's just mind-boggling. And I'm personally grateful for his second chance because, he could have lived his whole life like that, or the whole rest of his life like that, rather, and never had a chance at freedom. And, it just brings to mind the puppy mill dogs and all the dogs that don't get their chance when they're not in the right hands. So if you are interested in helping Fluffy know what it's like to be a loved and cherished member of the family, please reach out to passionforpaws.org/adopt. That's passion, the number 4, paws.org/adopt. And so tonight we're trying again for Diamond, who we did show on the air once before. Diamond is a 12-year-old girl who produced litter upon litter of puppies for an owner who didn't care at all about her. Diamond is more interested in putting the past behind her and finding herself a forever home where, she can be spoiled and loved and cherished like she deserves. She's truly a gem. She's very low maintenance. She loves to snuggle. She's got a very easy energy. She's great with kids. She's good with cats and other dogs with slow introductions. And, she just deserves that chance for it to be all about her for a change. So many of these poor dogs are put in that same position, and when the people are done, they just dump them. And unfortunately, Diamond was dumped in one of those New York death camps, and is very fortunate to be getting the chance now to have a life that is just all about her. So if you are interested in Diamond, please reach out to passionforpaws.org/adopt. Go to the website for any of these dogs, and you can, send a question, take a look at more of the pictures, fill out an application, fall in love, help a dog, do the right thing. Anyway, one last entry for Passion for Paws is Nicholas. Look at this little guy, he's too cute. Nicholas is a new arrival. We know he is about 14 years old. He's neutered, up to date, good with other pets, and he would be best in a calm, quiet environment with no small children. And you can email saveapit@hotmail.com if you are interested, or you can reach out to Passion for Paws. passionforpaws.org/adopt if you are interested in Nicholas. And it's so sad to see these old guys getting dumped. It hurts, it really does. All right, so next, this is rather an emergency situation. This dog needs an emergency foster. His owner is moving and either can't take him or just isn't taking him, and unfortunately only has until tomorrow to find a place to go. So if you can help out, if you need to find out more information, please reach out to bark-ct.org. That's barc-ct.org. Next up, we have Tank. Yeah, I thought I lost you for a second there, guys. Tank is a big, lovable senior guy who has been good with other dogs. He's been good with the kitties, and he just wants to be near people. He really deserves a better situation than being homeless and living at the pound. He is actually at the same facility that I got my little man from, so at least he's in good hands. Tank is at Torrington Animal Control, and if you are interested in Tank, look at that face, the poor old guy. He just really deserves a break. You can call 860-485-9165. That's 860-485-9165. And Tank comes with 3 months of food, courtesy of For the Love of Jack. Next we have Bo. And I love his face, and I love his eyebrow. He looks like a real clown. Bo is 10 years old and another previous resident at Town of Hempstead Animal Shelter. Bo passed through there in 2011 and recently turned up in another local shelter. The good people at Town of Hempstead Animal Shelter do stand behind their dogs and went to get him. They want Bo to have, a better home than apparently he had if nobody came to get him. But anyway, Bo is dog and kid friendly, knows many commands, and will make a great addition to the forever family he deserves. This is unfortunately the second dog that, people don't realize that they really need to go back to the shelter that they got them from, and not just randomly give these dogs away to people who aren't going to take care of them. I don't know what Bo's particular circumstance was, but all these years later, he shouldn't be turning up unclaimed in a pound. So something had to have happened, and so please give these old guys a chance. It's so sad to me that they're the ones that sit because nobody wants an older dog. So anyway, if you are interested in Bo, you can call 516-785-5220. Once again, that's 516-785-5220. Or you can email adoption@tohmail.org. Once again, that's adoption@tohmail.org. And can we maybe take a slow stroll from start to finish through all of these beautiful dogs again? Royal Blue is such a handsome dog. That picture right there, the money shot. And there's the Brass City dogs right there. And Cookie and Flash. What a beautiful face. And Annabelle. And Pretty. And Sweet Fluffy. Diamond. Such a serious face, the poor thing. Nicholas. This one I didn't even get a name, but it's an emergency, needs a place to go tomorrow. Tank. And Bo. All very deserving dogs and cats. You know, it's just such a shame that there are so many homeless animals. People, please, if you can open your hearts and your homes, even as a foster, you'll change a life. I'll take the camera back. Nice try. He's working it in there. Anyway, how much longer do we have? It's time. It's time enough? Okay, so then I will say, until next time, peace, love, and dogs. Thank you for watching and have a good weekend.